All right, we'll take a little walk around the outside here. As you can see, it's a pretty clean old girl. It's new push bumper and fog light strobes, everything up across the front. Your retro reflective striping up there, new grille, the emblems and things. Good straight clean bumper. We've got some NFPA corner lighting right there. New tires, wheel covers, four-wheel drive front axle. Underneath these aluminum covers here, these pop off. With a little screwdriver. I've got one in the truck, just pops that off, gives you access to the lockout hub under there. I keep them covered like that so when you're in the mud and the crud it doesn't fill up full of mud and make it hard to find that hub in there. Anyway, up underneath there, everything's in pretty decent shape. Some mud guards on there. Unity spotlight on the outside here, underwater aircraft landing light. A pair of the West Coast mirrors on there and overhead lights, striping retro reflective, so she lights up like a light bulb in the dark. You'll find a lot of good diamond plate on here. She's a nice shiny old girl when she's clean. Hose reel and stuff. It's a Han-A aluminum super reel. Tank fill is up over there. It's got a lift up door so you can do an outside tank fill with it. Your overhead light bar, Code 3 MX7000. It's reconditioned, new lenses and stuff, new light housings and heads in there. It's got across the front, all red on the left side, amber center, and then you've got blue and clear on the opposite side. Pardon the AWACS Air Force jet flying overhead here, making a lot of racket tonight. But anyway, got the overhead light bar's got a pair of red alternators in the front as well as a steady on red. Intersection sweep lights, oscillators. It's got canted forward alley lights here at a 15-degree cant so that way you can look out your windows and be able to see ahead. A lot easier than looking to the side. Keeps your eyes peripheral on the highway ahead of you. You'll find good glass, radio antenna. The back of that light bar's got pair of alternating lights, amber blue. Color lenses across the back are amber and red. I didn't want any clear flashing to the rear because it's just too hard on approaching drivers. You've got the the diamond plate deck with you've got your tools mounted up here. They've got spring release handles, so they just spring open, pull your tools out, but they'll hold them up in there. Bouncing down the highway, not a problem. You've got your hose reel, pump equipment stuff. Again, your striping down the sides. Like I say, the paint's, I didn't do anything with the paint work on it. It's got just a few little stone chips and things in it. That pretty much all came from, they didn't have mud flaps on the front and it would kick rocks up pretty badly and it would chip the paint. And then up here there's some scratches. Once again they took it into places where they'd get a tree limb or something would run down the side and scratch the paint up a little bit, so I kind of covered up a few of those with some of the decals and kept that paint looking original and nice. Dual fuel tanks, NFPA lighting on the side there, again stainless steel wheel covers and nice new tires. You see there's four the steering axle and then the outside duals. I've got darn near new Goodyears on the inside that were on the truck when I picked it up. Walking around the back here, you got a little bit of a tailboard back here. Retro reflective chevron striping as well as some DOT striping. This is all just real relevant when it comes to protection and insurance cases. If you're ever struck, truck's ever hit, it's like, hey, listen, the thing lights up like a light bulb. I don't know what they couldn't see about it. And fireman's axe back here, the axe handle, and it just clips into place. It's got just a compression clip back here and a gravity holder here, and it will not bounce out. I mean, once it's in there, it sets in there. That 6-pound axe stays in place quite nicely. So we'll drop it back in place. We'll come back here to the compression fitting, and we'll just push that down into place to lock, and she'll stay there. I've taken it on some bouncy roads to test that, and it stays in there perfectly. Working our way around over here, there's compartment lighting and work lighting. All the compartments have lights inside so that when you're working in the dark, you open your doors up, you can see everything inside your compartments. As well as that lights up the pump area in the dark. This is your portable, or not portable, but rotational work light. And it's adjustable for elevation, so you can point it up, or down. It's snug, so that way it doesn't fall off or spin around on you as you're working with it. And then across the back there, it's got a rack for your suction hose, and these springs just hold it in place. So just a matter of grabbing it, just pulling them off, goes right back in there and stays right in spot. They don't fall out of there, but it's just a nice thing to, you know, make sure that when you're bouncing down the road, you got them in place. And again, working our way around the side of the truck, you see all the same features as we're on the other side. The snake and caduceus back there let you know there's a med bag inside that compartment. You see again there's some stone chips in the paint, and once again, like I said, that all came from the fact that it didn't have mud flaps in the front. It would kick rocks up, and so there's a few little chips in the paint as a result of that. But I fixed that problem, so we shouldn't have any worries there. Something that's not on the truck right now is I've got a set of steps that I'll be mounting on there that will give you a footboard to be able to step up into the cab. You'll see I've got some marks on the door jamb here where I've already measured out where they're going to go. I'm going to punch a couple of holes in there, and then we'll bolt those up in place. Whoops. There we go. And that's how solid this cab is. I mean, the seals are tight. It's that tight. It's a good solid truck. Doors open and close smooth and nice. And again, same with this side of the front end. Good, clean, you know, straight condition. For a 25-year-old truck, she's not too bad. Anyway, so that walks us around the outside.